Hello, everybody. Good morning to all of you. About 6:30 in the morning, August 1st. Interesting energies are going on. Feeling them in there. That is it. The full moon and Aquarius. And when we're talking about this full moon in Aquarius, I made an astrology report on that. You might go ahead and check that out. Um, Another thing it is that today the moon is moving away from Pluto, that its divine intuition's there, it's going to be having it with Venus. It is about if you learn and prepare for what it's coming to you. Some of you may be going to be looking at within all those situations, but the moon is going to be trigger all the rebellions that it could be in you. Be mindful what you have in Aquarius, because right now the authority is challenging this new things, new situations. Be mindful how you're accepting new energies, because if you don't accepting the new, you actually holding to the old, and it's not evolving. And talking about the spiritual connections, just to remind you that Venus is still under the divine guidance of Pluto and Saturn. So looking at from within you, looking at within those energies at 6 o'clock in the morning. Uh, Confirmations, anybody? So 6 o'clock in the morning, the moon is going to begin to oppose the sun. That energy of the opposition since yesterday, but you're going to feel it more intensely. And that is going to come because at 6 o'clock in the morning, the rising energies, which is the sun is rising at this time. We have the midheaven, which is the work, what you're going to wake up, is connecting exactly with the North Node. And that is a leading to Venus, Mercury situations in there. It is about what you're telling yourself about love and money. It is about you to grow of understanding those primary two things for most people. And there. So talking about this, the masculine energies, which is Mars, he is focused of I need to act. I learn a lot. I need to act. I don't want to go back anymore. I don't want to be doing these things. I need to move forward. And if you are going into those energies, Saturn is going to be come back a little bit and don't repeat the mistakes, but you can go forward. And that is coming from Jupiter. Jupiter is like grow Mars. Go ahead and grow. Grow in the tough times. And you remember when you're the seed, the tough time is going to be is to break that shell and start coming out. So 6 o'clock energies, that's how they're going to be. 7 o'clock energies, the sun is not going to have any positive aspect. So be careful with the people's feelings and authorizations from within them. Basically, most of the people is going to be within their ego. That's what this is. And ascendant is the same way. It's squaring Jupiter and it's squaring Uranus in there. The ascendant, this rising energies, they're gonna be like, oof. Venus is doing it the same thing. So a lot of the people feel like no love. There is only an ego. There is no situations. And what the heck is going on, Dio? You're purging something that is not value anymore in the world. So the new energies has no mercy. You have to change, like it or not. It is what it is. So, talking about later on about 8 o'clock, that energy is going to be improved a little bit. Midheaven, it's going to be going into the end of the Taurus. There is going to be a beautiful trines there with Pluto. Basically, it's like change, transform. You see, things doesn't work. Why they don't work? You don't changed. If you change, you're going to be changed with everything. You have to change. Okay. So talking about all those energies, some of you maybe feel a little bit more intense, but at 9 o'clock you're gonna be deciding to take in actions, actions that's gonna be leading properly. And right now, pretty soon, Mars is gonna be having this beautiful trines with Uranus, with the universe. The masculine energies inside of you, they're gonna be having this aha moment, rising up. For some of you who's been waiting for the masculine energies to rise up, here we go. That is your chance. That is your time. You are going in. You're healing and you're performing in the material world. That's what that goes. And if you have anything, particularly in the Capricorn, the first degrees of Capricorn, I'm talking about is going to be interesting because Mercury is going to be talking to you. But if you have something in the mid Capricorn there, now you should be more happy because Mars is giving you the power to become the pro from within yourself, to become more professional within you. Talking about then personal situations, midheaven, it's going to be at 10 o'clock. At the Gemini, there's going to be this divine energies towards Pluto. Let's be a divine friends. Let's be friends with the divine, okay? I see that the divine is pushing me, so finally I need to surrender. And that surrendering mode is going to help you instead of you pushing through this relentless my way, my personality, my situations. It may hurt you. You may not gonna like it, but who doesn't like it? Your ego. You take the things personal inside of you. Okay, that personality takes personal with another person, and then personality transfers in there. When you take the spirituality inside of you, you transfer it in that. You transform yourself. You transform everything around, including everything with love. But the love right now is in retrograde. What do you mean? Looking into the love, what you never looked before, into your own self. So that energy later on is going to be changed. Midheaven, it's going to be at Cancer. It's going to be at divine energies with the moon. Beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful time, beautiful moments there. The moon sends divine energies to Venus and Mercury at the same time, midheaven from Cancer. The energy from the family is coming down towards the moon. You're changing into the new waves. You look at it into the new, and the divine intuition, it's working, it's speaking to you. This is like the mother has been improved herself and she's improving the family. So who's gonna be listening though? Is the communications about healing. Let's heal the situations. Let's heal these things. Let's work things out. But the authority doesn't like this. The authority doesn't see the growth, and the moon doesn't see the growth. Yeah, before you do something, you need to change yourself and then apply it to yourself to see the personal growth within you. And some people may be struggling with a personal growth. If you that is a situations within the family, and you trying to tell people of your family or so on, they can change, they can improve, and guess what? They may not want to. Why? Because it's forced. They have to see it within them, not you to put your personal agenda to who, what, and so on, even if it's in the good things. But the energy is going to be very intense at 1 o'clock. Midheaven is going to be with the sun. Be mindful there. As I said, the authority does not have any positive aspects. Usually during these times, the ego is in its highest peak. It's like these tantrums that you're going to be feeling from inside, these situations that you're going to be patient within the family's energies and with everyone around you. Please do that. You're gonna be happy, and try not to have so much teaching communications unless they are meaningful, because Saturn is teaching you on communications properly. It's like you don't talk some necessary stuff, we don't have to talk. You may gonna feel that energy as well. But that energy is in Virgo. So what? When a Mercury is in Virgo, it is about healing. Okay, you may learn the things, but you also have to perform actions in there. You may have all the knowledge and the wisdom until the wisdom is not applying in actions is not a wisdom. It's only learning. So looking inside of you, there's going to be some interesting growth. in there, and the full moon actually is going to be at 3 o'clock. Talking about the 3 o'clock energies, midheaven, it's going to be at Virgo. Talking about healing, it's going to be opposing Saturn. Those are is going to be for the people who does not want to learn and grow. Okay, for the people who's been growing, that's not going to apply to them. Pluto is like, okay, they grew, they did, they're going to review what they learn, and they're going to learn more. Saturn is like, okay, let's go back into the mysteries in there. If you need to, you're going to be learned. Neptune, retrograde. Let's go back into those mysteries. Let me give you these visions, this knowledge, this philosophy, this wisdom. Okay? So everything is coming to another place. Jupiter is like, okay, here's that growth is there. All you have to do is act. So 4 and 5 o'clock energies, they are going to be a little bit more calm down. Midheaven, it's going through the Libra. The rising energies are in Sag. That is the expressions of the aha moments. You learned things, you grow things. I hope you do. In there, because midheaven, it is in sextile with the sun. That is it. The moments where the authority in the moon, it's like, okay, let's work together. Let's grow together. Enough with this intense energies. I had enough. Moment of surrender of the ego. You put your ego on the side, you put your ego in a back pocket, you take your pride, you put it somewhere where nobody knows where that is, and put yourself with that wisdom of the kings. You are responsible for your kingdom, but it begins within you. You are the kingdom from within. And that's what the authority is going to be learning. Balance. So later on at 6 p.m., the midheaven, it's going to be at Libra, the last degrees. There's going to be a divine energies with Neptune, and Neptune has a divine energies with Venus. Venus has divine energies with Pluto. The moon is divine with Mars. A lot of divine energy is going to be in the play. Right now, the moon is preparing Mars for his own trine with the universe. Mars is going to be learning the new divine intuitions that it's coming from the Aquarius. If you have something within that 11 degrees Aquarius, somewhere out there within about 16, 17 degrees, or the 6 degree in there, within Aquarius, you're going to feel this energy within you. But that is going to be rising, this divine masculine energy inside of you. It's beautiful energy, guys. Use that energy. God bless you. So 7 o'clock, if you have not done something, you are going to be going into purging mode, talking about this Scorpio's energies, that seeking the truth that it has not been spoken, seeking the things that has not been said, and seeking the places that I have not seen. Okay, that's what this is. You go dive from within you. If everything was okay, you're gonna find out that there is a sextile with Mars, and there is a trine with Saturn. Lessons are learned. You don't have to do anything. Otherwise, if you have not done the work, midheaven, it's squaring the sun, it's squaring the moon, and it's opposing Jupiter and Uranus. You all know what that is. You're preventing your growth, you're blocking your intuition, you're blocking your authority, and you're blocking your blessings from the universe. You don't have all this. Why? Who stays in you? You don't want to go into your shadow. You don't want to see the unseen. You don't want to feel the unfilled. Because why? You're in the control. You're fighting your intuition, fighting your growth that you do not see. So 8 o'clock is going to be also pretty much the same intense energies there, but the divine is going to be fighting. The ascendant goes into Aquarius, and those divine energies towards Mars, the actions that are going to be made out of the divine. Hopefully you listen your divine masculine energies inside of you, and you take the proper actions of growth. Growth. And later on at talking about 10, 9 and 10 o'clock midheaven, it's going to have the divine energies with Jupiter. You're going to be expressing this divine growth from within yourself as who you are. The energy is going to be a little bit more calmed down since the ascendant, the rising energy is going to be coming with Neptune. Neptune is going to be more powerful. It's like, okay, here's the situations, here's a lot of issue, here's a lot of pressure, but here I can go ahead and cooperate with this. And the rising from within the masculine energy is going to be helping you to take actions. But actions first where? It's in your mind. Okay? One thing, instead of having worries, how about you say, I'm mindful. One thing, things doesn't work out, I don't know what to do. You say one thing. I see the situations. I need to shift. I need to change. I need to improve. I need to calibrate. Oh, I see some challenges here. Oh, well, there is something of area to grow. There is a threshold I need to go and overcome it. Here we go. That's the power of the full moon within Aquarius, within yourself. So using it that, it's going to be helping you with that connections within the divine masculine energies with Mars. And 11 o'clock, the things are going to come down a little bit, more peaceful. They're going to be great. It's going to be just beautiful. Why? Midheaven doesn't have any negative aspects. There is a beautiful divine energies with the sun. There is a very beautiful trines with Mercury, Mars, with Jupiter, and there is a very beautiful sextile with Saturn. Everything is there just because you did what you had to do. You overcome yourself, you overcome the ego, you stay within the challenges. You did everything in your end, but don't force things to other people. And another thing, don't force things at all. Let the things unfold naturally. All you have to watch and act from the base of your divine masculine energies. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. You both have those energies. Okay? But look at it to the divine. They're here to help you. All right, guys. That's all I have for you. Thank you for watching the Astro-gravitational report. I come back tomorrow for the Astro-gravitational report here. Thank you for your comments, guys, and be loved and be blessed.